Hello, I'm Claire Louise Hay from BeHealing.com, using tarot to help you do the inner work, heal yourself, and create the life that you truly want to live. This is today's tarot. It's for all signs. It's for Sunday, the 27th of October, 2024. I hope you're doing well. I have a membership here on my channel where I go live every day, directly after I do the live meditation, which is a live show here on my channel for everybody. But if you want to be part of the membership, you will get invited along to the live that I do directly after that meditation, which is just for members, and it's a channeled show where I pull cards out as well. Deeper, why we're here now, for old souls, who are the leaders amongst changes that are coming about in the world now. If you're interested in that, if that's calling to you, click that join button down there. We've got memories of forgotten self. Remembering something about yourself, something that you knew about yourself, perhaps some time ago. It's been happening to me lately, a very spiritual bent of things that I knew about myself that I was alerted to as very important for my path, but they didn't seem to come about or manifest into anything. And then it's come up again for me now. It's like, remember, you knew this about yourself. It's like, you know, these things get brought up again when it's time to delve into them a little bit more and take them into the right direction. A lot of us, from doing soul contract readings, if you want one of those, go to my website, BeHealing.com. You'll find a link for it in the description box below and up there too. But I go into the reason that you incarnated. And a lot of us have kind of been treading water throughout our lives because we're coming into times of big change and we wanted to be here for this, but we wanted to get ready for it. And so if you felt that you have been treading water and not much going on in your life, but you know you're here for a reason, you might want to get one of those readings. And join my membership too. Memories of forgotten self. So something could be coming up for you, something that you realized about yourself, perhaps a long time ago, it's coming back. Warrior. A warrior energy, the fight in you, the good fight. Okay. I'm a fighter. I'm a kickboxer. Powerful woman in many respects. Something about empathy here, but determination. Wild, be yourself, beautiful, mysterious, wild and free, and patience. Yeah, wait for it. It's what my guides keep on saying. I know a lot of us are waiting for certain things to happen in society first before it's our time to step up. But preparing ourselves, our personalities, our strength to be ready for it. You might be perplexed as to where this is leading you, what your place is in it all. Let's get some tarot out. What's going on? And why is it important today? So starting out with the Four of Wands, this is about firm foundations. Firm foundations start off in ourselves, so we get confident in who we are, comfortable in our skin, confident in ourselves so that we can deal with the external world situations. Dealing with conflict, in particular the Tower, when things fall apart, can be very unsettled times. The Ace of Wands is the start of something that you're passionate about. And Temperance, that's that patience again. You might see that something's coming and be preparing yourself for it. Some disturbance. Now the Four of Wands, it's about solid foundations. We get it within ourselves first, and then we start creating things in the world that have got solid foundations as well, which takes time to create, because that groundwork has got to be done first, and it's the boring bit, right? The fundamentals, it's the boring bit, the foundations. The Knight of Inspiration, but getting moving on that towards something that inspires you, towards this Ace of Wands. So the Knight of Inspiration, it can seem like a small thing, it can seem like an unrelated thing, but it's something that fires you up in like, I don't know why I want to do this, but I want to do it. It feels kind of like it's could be something important to my journey. I don't know. I can't make sense of it, but I want to do it anyway. It could be a subtle thing, but it'll have something to do with you being prepared for something in the future. masculine energy. It's definitely something to do, something that's logical, something that's more in the material world, as opposed to more feminine, spiritual, emotional, healing, all that kind of thing. The Tower, disruption. I'm getting disruption from this. Tower can be all kinds of things. Things falling apart. It can be when the universe steps in to make something happen because we've not been making it happen. Disruption, though, the Magician, it's manifesting. Okay. Okay. So with the Magician card coming out there, you've got the resources that are required. There's a welcome, this is a welcome disruption for some people. Okay. It's like a situation where some people really like something, a structure or something in society, and other people, they really don't like it. And so some people want to keep it going, and some people are like, it'd be better if that fell apart. And some people are like, no, let's keep it going. And then these people are like, no, it should fall apart. Even though it's going to be difficult when it falls apart, it'd be much better for that to fall apart because it's not the best for everybody, right? And so we're part of these people here with this disruption. It's like, we can handle it. We've got the resources to handle it. Yes, it's going to be disruptive, but it's a positive disruption. It needs to happen. It's that. It's like divorce, you know, if you're in a bad relationship. Nobody likes breaking up. Nobody likes breaking up. It's not good for anyone, even if it's good for you. Even if it's your choice, even if it's good for you, even if you're better on the other side of it, you're better out of that relationship. Breakups are still hard to go through. That's what this is. This is, it doesn't have to be a breakup. It doesn't feel like it's a breakup to me, but it's something like that. Something that is disruptive, is difficult to go through, but still, I've got what it takes to do this, and it's actually a good thing. I'll struggle through. I'll get through it. I'll get through it. It's disruptive, but it needs to happen. Ace of Wands. Is this starting something you're passionate about? Music of Emotions, perhaps with someone else as well. Tell us more about that. Music of Emotions, someone that's got feelings for you. There's a love there for you or an appreciation for you. Queen of Materials and your success. Right, so it might be something about your success, what you do, starting something new and you're getting noticed, people appreciating you, or at least one person appreciating you. Could it be involving like a magazine for some of you, or an interview or something like that? It's all good and omens. So you're on a good positive trajectory here that makes you feel good. It's like, things are happening now with my success. And excuse me. And then Temperance is the card of patience this time. 9 of Inspiration, 9 of Emotions. You're going to get what it is that you want, but you're going to have to wait for it. There's more to do along the way. The 9 of Inspiration is the card of persevere, keep on going, because you're coming toward the end of a journey that you've been on. It's been a struggle, but it's like it's clearing now. You know, when you're walking down a dark path through the forest and you're like, I'm lost, like this forest goes on forever. But then you start seeing it gets a bit lighter down there. It's like, oh, it's good. It's that kind of feeling. Just wait for it. You're on the right trajectory and keep on going. For your wishes to come true, 9 of Emotions. We can't be frivolous and go, oh, I want it now. I just want the instant rewards. I don't want the better things that are ahead, you know. If I persevere, we've got to be determined, right? And be ourselves. Joy. Joy at the end of that too. You'll be happy that you did. Sometimes we think that we want the short-term stuff and we're like, I want it now. But we can either have something that's not right for us now, right? We all know that, like with relationships. We could have a relationship today if we wanted. We could have any kind of relationship today, but most of us have got to the point where we're like, I don't want any kind of relationship. I know exactly what I want, and I'll know when I recognize it, and so I'll wait for that. And that's the 9 of Inspiration. That is I would much rather wait for exactly what it is that I want, and I can be patient for it. Because I know it would just be a waste of time to get the insta things that we can have. It's just not worth it. It appeals to our ego just to get something, anything right now. It's not what we truly want. So what about our singles and romance? Look deep within your heart and you will feel my love. My love for you is as deep as the ocean. Someone that really loves you for who you are. And that is based on the foundations of you really loving yourself for who you are too. Yeah, with these cards, that could be the start of a relationship showing up for some of you, in fact. With that Four of Wands, Knight of Inspiration, masculine energy. The Ace of Wands, the Queen of Materials, and the Muse of Emotions. Could be someone coming in that has noticed, first of all, your successful energy. Leave the past behind. So all of those experiences that you've had with the people that weren't right for you and the things that you've learned along the way, you can leave all of that in the past now. On a new trajectory toward what it is that you want. Now, we've got rejection here, but it comes out with control. So, quick to reject those that you notice just want control. Right? There's people that want that. They just want control. So they don't really want a relationship. They want someone with them, but they don't want it to be a relationship. Not relating back and forth, not an equal, just someone to control. We need to notice that, right? And reject that. Daydream. Be focused on other things instead. We do need to notice that, right? And I think a lot of us got wise to that now, to the narcissistic approach to life and noticing them. I think a lot of us have spent perhaps quite a few years learning those lessons of how to recognize that, and so that we don't miss the red flags this next time. It's like, oh, this is a control thing. It's not a real relationship. Heartbreak and cynicism. Yeah. So we've had our heart broken. It's time to leave the past behind now. We can recognize it now. If you have done that work, if you've delved into it, of how did I choose that? Or how did I let that person choose me? Or how did I not notice that that was going to happen? Hopefully you've done that work now, and you will do the things as you get into a new relationship to ascertain whether someone's got those aspects to them or whether they really want something on the level. And what else in the energies? We've got wealth. There's a wealth path showing up here. We've got hills, obstacles to overcome, and a flag. Do not lower your standards. Hold out for what you truly want, that long-term stuff. You're on the right path to it. So think of a yes or no answer question. I've got a red and a green crystal in this bag, and I'm going to pull one of them out very shortly for our answer. It's just a bit of fun. This is a general reading, not a personal one. But if you do want a personal reading, I get them out within 24 hours lately. Book yourself in. There's a link in the description box below and also up there too. From my website, behealing.com, anything from one question readings to soul contract readings, like I was saying before. Find out why you incarnated this time, what your karma is, what your dharma is, and all of that kind of stuff. Guidance for where you're at right now and all of it. How best to deal with these energies today? Well, we've got the Hierophant. The Hierophant is about spiritual lessons. See the bigger picture and the spiritual lessons and the trajectory that you've been on with all of this. Life, business. The Hermit. The Hermit is about the inner work, knowing thyself and all of that. The Six of Pentacles. Who reciprocates that? Where's that reciprocal energy? Like energy. Someone equally aware as you are of what they want. Like you know what you want. Could be magnetizing people toward you that are very much on the same plane as you right now, as long as you stay consciously aware of what it is that you want and no longer prepared to get into these unconscious relationships anymore. Whether it be friendships, working with people, romantic relationship, doesn't matter. Don't start it at an unconscious level. Don't just slip into these things unconsciously. Think of yes or no answer question now. Your answer is no. It's a ruby. Don't do it. There you go. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to click like before you click off down there. Click that subscribe button. If you're new, leave me a comment. I do love hearing from you all. And consider clicking that join button down there. Now, I do a daily meditation live here on my channel every single day for the masses, for all of you. Subscribing to my channel, or even if you're not subscribing, you can come along to that. But directly after it every day, I go live just for members. That's a deep channeling of what we're doing here, those leaders. If you think that you're here for big changes that are coming in the world and you're an old soul, you might want to be part of that too, because we're being led by the guides at the moment to get ready for it. Click that join button down there. If you don't see it, then just go on a different device or a different browser and then you'll be able to see it. Well, there you go. Have the best day ever, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye.